Can I get Caucasian eyes with double eyelid surgery? I'm a Burmese girl. My eye is a double eyelid type, but I want to have a Western double eyelid type. I wonder if it's possible for me to get Caucasian eyes. I also want to know what kind of procedures I need and how much it will cost.
Thank you for your question. You've asked an interesting question that certainly is more than a little controversial. And the question is, can you get Caucasian eyes with double eyelid surgery? And you submitted a photo and you show that there is a crease, but you want to have more Caucasian eyes. Well, this is a question that is not as common as it may have been decades in the past. Most people who come to my practice, and I'm a cosmetic oculofacial plastic surgeon with a specialty focus on Asian eyelid surgery, I have rarely heard a patient come in who said they wanted Caucasian eyes. In fact, most people who come to me say they don't want to look Caucasian, they just want to have a nice defined crease. But for the people who have come in and said things like, I want to have deep eyelid creases, and they show a photo of somebody who is not Asian, and I'll explain to you what I explained to them. Being of Asian descent is not just about the shape of the soft tissue of the eyes. It's about the bone structure. It's about all of the genetic elements that make up the unique ethnic background that you have. When you try to make someone look different from their original race or original ethnicity, you risk crossing a line of looking unnatural. You can certainly see many examples of people who are in media of various types, whether it's acting or music, etc., where they tried to look a certain in a way that was beyond enhancement, and it made them look, unfortunately, not very good at all, and became symbols of bad plastic surgery. So my suggestion to you is to first explore, why do you want to look more Caucasian? It is important that you feel comfortable with who you are before you undergo an aesthetic procedure. It is a standard in our practice and in our profession to try to establish realistic expectations for any patient who considers a cosmetic procedure. Cosmetic procedures enhance your life, but I always say it doesn't necessarily change your life. It may change how you look at life. It may make you feel more confident, which more than 99% of the time is true, that people who are happy with their results always project more confidence. But it doesn't make someone who is Asian be mistaken for someone who is Caucasian. Now, in a world, and especially in the United States and practicing here in New York, we have an amazing blending of ethnicities and people with one Asian parent and a non-Asian parent, and we see these beautiful, so many wonderful examples of this remarkable ethnic blending. In that respect, it still looks natural because it is by design from the beginning, and so I would just emphasize to you to not pursue aggressively this type of change unless you have a realistic understanding of what the outcome will be. Certainly you can maybe get a deeper crease, maybe you can do some other things. It is not outside of eyelid surgery. Some people will get some augmentation on the nose to try to build a more defined bridge, and they'll do other things that are more extensive on the face. But I would say to you simply that it is not possible to make someone of Asian descent look like they're Caucasian, but rather try to enhance and, of course, embrace your ethnicity if you want to do some kind of enhancement. But most importantly, really ask yourself this question and maybe discuss this with people who are close to you to establish what the motivation is. So I hope that was helpful. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for your question.